Hey Trey, it's so good to be here. Could I do something real quick?
Of course you can.
I'm gonna do a little. It's so good to be here. We've collaborated in a lot of ways, but we've never actually met. And now here we are. I'm in the studio.
You know what? I got to say, me and Omari talked about you guys all the time. And it's so funny because he's like, oh, no, it's definitely going to get weird. So we're just excited that you guys are here today. And me, you guys are doing something that is so artistic. It is one of the most eclectic shows I've ever seen. And it really takes me back to like Mystery Science Theater 3000. Like you guys have all of these influences that I'm like, oh, that reminds me of my childhood. Tell us about what Weird at Night is for those who haven't seen it.
Yeah, well, Weird at Night, it started during the pandemic. I'm a musician. I was kind of looking for something new to do. And essentially what Weird at Night is kind of a tribute to cable access from the 90s where you could turn on and any random weird thing could be on there. It's got a little Twilight Zone, definitely Mystery Science Theater. We share art, we share music. We call ourselves a haven for creative conversation, right? So we're on Twitch and you could interact with the show while it's going on. There's some elements of it that, are we want you to watch. And then then you can give me a hard time and make fun of me, and I love it. It's a great thing. So it's really a place where we encourage people to trust their creative impulse. I think in the world today that we live in, there's so many things kind of telling you not to be yourself, telling you to fit in, telling you to, and we are the exact opposite of that. We want to be kind of a voice in the darkness telling you, trust yourself. You're good enough. You're cool. You can do this.
Well, I gotta say, it is. I've been able to tap in, and I just am like, wow, I'm blown away by the way that you guys are infusing so many different art forms at Weird at Night. But you guys are also another place where local talent is finding itself, and you guys are showcasing that. Talk to me about the connection you have to this local artistry kind of family, just as I was asking Black Stacks. But you guys are doing that too.
Yeah, well, and Black Stacks really said it so well. I was like, wow, they're setting me up perfectly. Art is so important. And there are so many artists out there, yet there is so few channels for those artists. And what we want to do is take out the gatekeeping kind of mentality of sharing art. Yeah. Like what label are you on? Who's your publicist? That kind of thing. So we've really gotten away we've tried to just completely squash that whole notion. So you may be somebody who has no followers, no Facebook page, no anything, but if we like what you do, we'll put it on the show. Because people should know about what you're doing. And really it's about having an experience with someone's art. And if that art is moving to others, it's going to be on Weird at Night. That's the only barrier for entry. There's no, we're not some cool shop that's trying to put out the cool trendy stuff. It's more like, hey, this moved me. I think you should hear about it.
I love that. And I think we need more of that in the world. Kudos to you guys for really having the bold, innovative approach that you guys are taking to showcasing artistry. But also, I'm with you on this, Patrick. I got to say, like, people are like, how come you don't have 10, 20,000 followers? You're doing this and that. And I'm like, I don't spend my time there, trying to, I guess, build up this like Instagram following or Facebook following or whatever else, whatever other platform there is. I really like being connected in the world, right? And like this idea that now we have all of these other kind of monikers on us is something that I'm not looking forward to. But I gotta say, you guys sent over a clip and I get to finally be infused in the Weird at Night. Set us up for this one.
Well, Trey, I'm glad you brought that up because with Weird at Night, what's fiction can become real and what's real can become fiction. And so where's the line? I guess we're going to have to find out, but it sounds like you're going to be a part of it, Trey, and I'm pretty excited.
Welcome to the Waniverse, Triana. Apologies for the unexpected teleportation, but we have a very important meeting on Saturday night, and we needed a good journalist to cover it. Oh, but first there's some people you should meet. This is Patrick Galactic, host of the show. Sometimes it's hosted by Stone Cold Steve Austin, or myself, or... don't worry about him. That's McGruff, the talking noir dog. Oh, and that's Terry Monstrosity. He's always making the magic. And he's friends with Bandy, the goblin bird, who used to be a mad climate scientist. That mystery was solved by Steve Germany and Dartel III, our resident WAN detectives. Now they're tangled up with space raccoons from Mars, and everyone is gathering for a big meeting with the Trash Force coming up. Even the alien Sam Circle will be in attendance. Just another day in the Waniverse. Good luck.
I gotta say, I saw that clip and it was so joyful for me. I was just like, yeah, I'm making my debut into the Waniverse the Waniverse. I mean, you guys are so amazing.
Yeah.
And I loved it. Absolutely, Patrick. Thank you for allowing me to enter the Waniverse.
Hey, thank you for being a part of it. And we also brought a little commemorative item for the studio so that you all can commemorate our presence here on the Converge Media networks.
Oh my gosh. Well, you know what? You guys did your research or something, because these are like some of my favorite colors right here. You know what I mean? I'm loving the monochrome with a pop of pink. Jake knows this. So it's going to be on and popping. You will definitely see me wearing this and rocking this. Thank you so much, Patrick.
Hey.
And, you know, coming up this Saturday, tomorrow night at 10 p.m., you guys have another clip where you guys are actually kind of showcasing what the show is going to be about. Make sure the folks know what's up with that so we can roll that clip.
Yeah, so we tomorrow night we have a video with Eric Calligraphy, produced by somebody in this room right now, Jake Grabrot, and we have Goodie Bag, who's been a very reliable guest on our show, and we have Shubzilla with Bill Beats, who is also going to be on the show. Terry Monstrosity. We have Not For Sale. It's a grab bag of very cool art, very cool musicians doing very cool things, visual artists. And we're going to have this crazy story that Trey and a lot of other people are going to be involved in. So if you watch Weird at Night and you see the characters and you're confused, that's the point. But we also have an archive that we're assembling on our YouTube page that will, if you want to dive in and learn the whole lore, it's all there. And so things are very exciting right now. But tomorrow at 10 p.m. right here on Converge, on the Converge Facebook page, we will be live with this incredible episode of art.
It's square life in my spare time, and my main style is on airline. Can't smile with no two-timers. I'm not looking for fair shine, not booking for credibility. My ability is rare to find. Errors rarefied, terrorize. Share my grievance, then I dare to grind. Bearing weight, load is verified. Stare at fate right there in the eyes. In a day with the very prices finna stay. I ain't faking mine, still we rise. Right about the crisis, end up fighting them empty lies. Get away from the same impassive. Ain't no saints when we saving lives. I'm on the way, no not to make it, but I'm in it safe. Keeping what's sacred and burning the haze. We won't partake in no turning in graves. Nothing forsaken in world of today when they taking the truth and they turning the gray. Stay in the booth when I'm turning the page. Not gonna keep writing cause nobody written. I'm not gonna keep fighting with shit in my brain, but I keep typing, observing, insane. 3 or 4 hyphens, these niggas is crazy and nobody hate me when I go again.
We should. Oh my gosh, we're over here like loving it. I'm telling you guys, this energy is amazing. And that was Terry. You got a little emblem right there too.
Hey, I'm giving the love up to Terry Monstrosity. Terry has been on every episode of Weird at Night for well over 100 episodes in a row.
Oh my god.
So Terry does a freestyle or we find something Terry's done. We believe in Terry so much. He's become a part of the show. He's been a character on the show. He's been in some of these bizarre segments that we've run. He's somebody I would call a good friend, and I've never met him in person once, ever. But we started working on this project together, Weird at Night, and Terry, just grabbing Terry's stuff and putting it on the show. And he's cultivated a bit of a following. But I will say the world should really be celebrating Terry Monstrosity in every way possible. This is an artist that deserves your attention. Go to terrymonstrosity.com. terrymonstrosity.com. You will hear his fantastic stuff.
Oh my gosh, Patrick, I'm so thankful. And I gotta say, I already know that it takes a lot of work to pull these shows and episodes together. I want to thank you and the whole Weird at Night team for all of the energy and effort you guys are putting. I'm so glad that you came today, and I cannot wait. You know what? I'm telling you, it's gonna be me. One of these days, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna do something weird with y'all, because I'm telling you, I'm ready to get weird, and I say it all the time. So thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you so much for this hat. I'm definitely gonna be wearing it, and make sure you just said it to tomorrow night, 10 p.m. right here, anywhere you guys are watching Feel Good Friday. You guys can also catch our folks over there at Weird at Night. Patrick, thanks so much.
Thank you so much.